So there's a lot going on in the baseball world, and we knew that would happen with the season fast approaching after the lockout ended. Let's recap some of the big moves. Atlanta acquiring Matt Olson, and boy, did they pay for him. Oakland gets a haul as Atlanta gave up their first, second, sixth, and 14th ranked prospects and immediately extended the hometown kid with an 8-year, $168 million contract. That's a great get for Atlanta. I know if you're a Mets fan, you got to be like, we just got rid of Freddie Freeman. Now we got to deal with Matt Olson for the next 8 years, if not more. Staying in the NL East, the Phillies just signed Kyle Schwaber to a 4-year, $79 million contract. $79 million for Kyle Schwaber. Yeah, I guess you could do that. Interesting. The Yankees brought back Anthony Rizzo, 2 years, $32 million. That Schwaber deal makes that look like a steal. And, of course, Yankees fans are in an uproar. They're not happy with what's going on as the Blue Jays, of course, acquired Matt Chapman. That's a big deal today. But we all know that if the Yankees brought in a guy who was hitting .210 last year, Yankees fans would be livid. They are forever unhappy. But the Blue Jays have done a good job this offseason as they lost the AL Cy Young Robbie Ray. They lost their MVP candidate, Marcus Semien, but they've replaced them with Chapman. They signed Kikuchi, they signed Kevin Gossman, so they've done a good job in the rotation. And apparently they're still in on Freddie Freeman. Remember when Freddie Freeman was going to be the first domino to fall in free agency this year? Well, he's still out there. Apparently, the Yankees were on him, felt he wasn't coming here, so they pivoted back to Rizzo. The Dodgers are, in my opinion, where he's going to end up. So far, we're hearing that the Blue Jays and the Red Sox could still be involved with Freeman. I'd be surprised to see him come this way. The way the Yankees bowed out and went with Rizzo, it just makes me feel like he wants to go home. He's a California guy, and he'll end up in L.A. with the Dodgers, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. The AL East has been ridiculous. The Yankees, of course, did make a big trade, shipping out Gio Urshela and Gary Sanchez, who was quite a polarizing figure amongst the Yankees fan base. They bring in Josh Donaldson and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, one of the best defensive shortstops in the game. Donaldson, of course, provides some pop at third base. We'll see if they hold on to him. I still think there's a chance that Donaldson could be a guy that they flip because I cannot see the Yankees going into this season with what they have right now. Reports coming out that Oakland, of course, in a full fire sale, they are now shopping Frankie Montes and Sean Manaea. The Yankees seem to be involved in those talks. Does it mean they do anything? I don't know, because, any conversation with the Yankees is going to start with Anthony Volpe and Oswald Peraza, and the Yankees are not too keen on letting go of their top prospects. But around the league, we still have Trevor Story out there. You still have Carlos Correa out there. Last we heard, he's going to be getting an offer from Houston. Apparently, Houston's owner does not want him going anywhere. So a lot still to come. A lot of moves have to be made. And if you're a Yankees fan, you got to be hoping for something. The Mets, in my opinion, have had the best offseason by far of any team, obviously acquiring Max Scherzer, Buck Showalter. I mean, this is a guy who's a great manager, and you brought him in. So, a lot to be excited about, a lot of movement going on in baseball. We'll stay on it and see what else happens.